What's going on, people? So I picked up my handy cam, the one that was broken, and it was dead, so I just said screw it, I'm gonna charge it. And when I fucking recharged it, here it is, man. It works again. This is so much easier to use. I don't know why. It's an ancient camera. It's like probably like a 2018. No. When did I get this? Yeah, maybe like 2020. I guess it's not that old. I don't know. Who cares? So I realized after the election, I recorded a video on my phone about the election, and I haven't really talked about it since because I thought that video uploaded and it didn't. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a lot. Anything you rip from YouTube, sometimes you have to download it or upload it twice to get it to go. Twitter seems fine, but BitChute sucks, man. I wish they had a better way to look at the comments too, because I post so much shit on there that it's basically for the knowledge of, like, if I meet somebody, I can say, hey, go and check this out. Here's a bunch of examples of this, right? I like to basically just do the comments on these videos that I talk about things because it's the stuff that I talk about, I guess. I don't know. So let's talk about the Trump thing. Technically, I don't care about this, but technically I called it because the video that didn't upload, well, there was two videos that didn't upload, but one of them, I think I said I changed my mind at the last second to Kamala winning. And I've always held strong after watching this live stream of Days of Noah, how he goes into depth about how, and he shows a lot of receipts on how he thinks Trump and Musk and that the guy that talks like the Kennedy guy, he thinks that they're going to be used to push certain agendas, right? And like, look at Warp Speed, man. He did that, right? So like, he pushed that through. So let's see here. I got a couple notes here. So one of my ideas is there's still that video of that guy. Somebody's coming. There's still that video of that guy saying that when they come to certify Trump, they're going to say they're not going to do it. So there's that possibility, right? But I don't think they're going to do that. And one of the reasons why I don't think they're going to do that is because look at how, so for it's all an illusion, man. For the last like 4 years, they've been saying they can't do certain things. And then when Donald Trump was in, he even said he couldn't do certain things. And it kind of gave the American people the question of, what the fuck is the point of the president if he can't do anything? Like, the president really doesn't have that much power. And then now it seems like there's like superpowers, right? So it looks like, and I gotta be honest, man, after he won, like, I did kind of exhale, right? Like, I was like, if Kamala Harris stole that election, that would be basically them saying to the public, our plan's ready to go, and bam, here, we're just gonna do it. We're not gonna, and then you got I don't know, man. Like, this election fucked with my head, and I think that's the whole point, right? And I didn't even really watch it that much. So I think the way that it's going right now, you see how fast things are? Like, they say they're getting ready to deport all these people. He's announcing his cabinet, and people are like, I'm leaving the country. There are certain people that have left the country. Supposedly, I guess. We don't really know. But to me, what if they were to Minecraft him? You know what I mean? Right before he got elected, before he got in. Well, who would be the president then? J.D. Vance? It would make sense to do that, right? I don't think they're going to do that, but that's an option. Think of that. That would. I think they can use him more, to push laws through, because I really think he's going to fuck shit up. Remember, there was that didn't Teddy Roosevelt or something have like four terms or something? 3 terms? That could happen. I wouldn't. Dude, if the object is, if they start really changing stuff, then because think of this, we haven't had any president besides like Obama, like up to Obama, the presidency other than wars didn't really do anything, right? Like, I never really felt the weight of a presidency until like Obama and that insurance shit. But even then, it didn't really affect me. That's when I was drugging and shit, so I don't think I even had a job, right? So let's see here, what else do I got? So there was they might Minecraft him. That would just fuck everything up, right? Like, and that's how it lets me know that most assassinations we've seen, right, are probably staged and fake. You know what I mean? Because I think it takes a lot to get people to actually do something, unless it's black on black. All right, let's see here. The videos on the Trump people, the Kamala Harris people crying and shit, right? I know a lot of them are funny to laugh at, but there's one on Jimmy Dore that he said the guy was sitting on his porch, and this dude some lady was taking down her sign, I guess, and he said, I hope you have a great day. And she freaks out on him and says, fuck you. And he's like, positive vibes. Fuck you, don't talk to me. Those ones I can see are legit, right? But the ones where the people actually have to set up the camera and freak out, like the fat black lady screaming, why? They had to put that on, right? And I think ones like that are propaganda, right? Like, because look at the retardation, right? They say that because of Donald Trump, they're going to close their legs and not sleep with men. Wasn't that the point that the Republicans were getting at to begin with? Or the Trumpers, right? So they made them do that on their own. And vice versa. Just all this, go down the list, right? You got that fat Mexican chick saying that she's taking herself off all social media sites and she's never dating a man for the next 4 years. Like, dude, who is fucking these people, right? Like, this is what makes me think they're fake, because in some way it gives the real weirdos in public the ability to say, oh, I'm going to do that, right? Maybe they really don't want, maybe they had to go through all this just to psychologically mind fuck all those people into, what's it called? Closing their legs so they won't breed, because they just kept breeding. Sorry about me messing with my face, man. I've been sick for the last 3 days with this head cold, so it is what it is. What do we got next? Okay. I already said that shit. Let's see here. Okay, so I don't know anything about this shit, but remember how the red wave so there's already some weird shit going on with the Senate, and how in some certain states the Democrats they're going to basically win the Senate when they shouldn't, especially after the Trump win. It would make total sense. It's always this way, right? Isn't it? I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. I thought the Republicans had it when some red wave was supposed to happen, but it didn't. But that's the point. Like, when things should go the way, like, it should be red all the way across, right? And it probably won't, because it keeps that balance for them. Man, so I think what I've learned the most about this shit is that everything on TV is fake, man. Look at what's her name? Joy Reid, I think. Dude, the things these people say, man, you know that they don't believe this shit, and if they do, that's some straight mental illness shit. And everything has some weird backstory, like the squirrel guy, right? Remember the squirrel guy? I did a little video on that. I need to check the comments on that one. I usually just post this shit and go to sleep the last 3 days because I'm fucking sick, man. So that's pretty much my thoughts on the election. There's a lot of weird shit. The Elon Musk thing, man, of him, he's got the robots coming, jumping up, doing the poses. Oh, okay. I knew if I sat here and blabbed around enough that I would think about it a little bit more. So, David Wilcox, right? Okay. So, I've been watching that dude. I've been watching that guy that has, he makes fun out of him. There's 2 of them now, and holy shit, dude, these guys are fucking hilarious. There's this, it's a YouTube page called In Plain Sight, or In the Middle of Plain Sight. I think it's In Plain Sight, and they're really small channel. I wish they were bigger, man. They're awesome. But one of the dudes, I think, is an ex-addict like I am, and the other guy, he might have been too, I don't know. But they seem to know everything that I know. And I was talking to them, go and watch that David Wilcox video. Any of them. And you can go back to when he was younger too. His teeth look so fake. He's got that hard line right here. And there's always something off about what he says, right? No, wait. There's always something off about the way he looks. Everyone always makes fun of him, even back then, about the way he looks. And I figured it out, man. He's a guy in a mask, I think. He's just another one of these grifters in a mask. And the thing that everyone thinks it's funny is, or weird about how he looks, that no one can put a fucking finger on is white gangbang blood crip here. No, but I think he looks like he's just like his eyes are moving because he's a guy in a mask. He looks like a guy in a paper bag cut out, right? That's what it is. Go back and look at that video. And that hard line, and so everyone always also makes fun out of his greasy hair, right? Why does his hair look greasy like that? It's because it's a fucking wig, dude. It's a wig on a mask, right? Like, he didn't scotch guard that shit or whatever it's called. I saying this shit out loud in a park and then posting it online for, I'm gonna say hundreds to see, because my channel's actually growing, but you know, hundreds instead of millions and thousands. I mean, they have the access to see it, but me saying this shit, man, makes me feel so crazy. But if you have people that are willing to go, and this is even if they live here, right? Do they live here? Do they live on another continent we don't know about? They could be broadcasting from the moon for all we know. So think of this. If you were, let's say they do live where they say they live. If you were on TV telling blatant lies to people and you went out in public, you might have the chance of getting lynched, right? In some times, maybe not nowadays, but think of if you just took the mask off and no one knows what you look like for real, right? One of these days, someone's gonna do it. And that's what gives me like, what's it called? Doubt about it, because no one's ever done it, right? I guess if they did, it'd have to be live. And they have so much structure to how they do interviews and shit, so it'd be too hard to get in there and actually rip the mask off. That's fucked, man. Think of this, right? We have people that get up there and lie, right? And they know what they're saying is total lies. He's a fascist. Do they read the word? He's gonna take, my rights are gone. What rights are gone? I wanna know, right? I wanna be a victim too. I wanna be part of this rights gone. Maybe I can grift some money, right? And that's well, I might as well stop this. I'm getting kind of excited about me having this camera. I feel like Max Egan now. Well, I guess I'm going to end it right there and then talk for 75 more minutes. No, I'm really going to end it right there, guys. Have a good day. Peace.